sex addict, an alcoholic, and a pothead die and arrive at the gates of heaven. Jesus is standing there looking at them sternly. He says, "I stand at these gates to judge the souls that have passed on. If you do not deserve to enter heaven, then you will be cast to the fire-filled depths of hell, where you will spend all eternity in agony." The three sinners, knowing the lives they've lived, look at each other nervously, awaiting judgment. They know their pasts are not worthy of the heavens, but they don't feel they deserve hell either. Jesus takes a look at a holy book sitting atop a gleaming marble pedestal. "In this book, I see the names of all humans. All I have to do is look up your name, and I shall see the life you've lived." Flipping through the pages, Jesus mumbles to himself as the three sinners wait to hear their fates. "It seems," Jesus finally speaks, "that none of you deserve to be here. In fact, you have all wasted your days on earth doing nothing but chasing after the lusts and fruits the devil hath provided for you to feast. I'm sorry, but you do not belong—" "Wait!" screams the sex addict. "Give us one more chance to prove we're worthy." "Yeah, we won't let you down again," finishes the alcoholic. Jesus thinks for a while, pondering what to do. Then at last, he comes up with an idea. Summoning 3 rooms behind 3 doors, he leads the sinners to them. Behind these doors are the tools you have used to sin against God. You will spend 100 years in these rooms. Once I return, if you have not sinned, you will be welcome into heaven. Do you agree to my terms? All 3 nod and agree enthusiastically, happy to gain a second chance. So, Jesus leads them each to their room to spend the next century. Upon arriving at the first door, it opens. This room is for the sex addict. It is full of beautiful women and beds to lay on. Jesus bids him farewell and shuts him in the room. At the second door upon opening, they see a giant room full of alcohol. Any kind that you could think of as far as the eye could see. Once again, Jesus bids the alcoholic farewell and shuts him in the room. Finally, they reach the third room and open the door. This last door opens up to a field of marijuana. There's plants everywhere and bowls and bongs to pack them in as well. "Good luck," Jesus says, shutting the pothead into the room. 100 years pass, and Jesus goes to check on the 3 sinners, hoping for the best but not very confident in them, as 100 years is a long time. Arriving at the first door, he opens it to find the sex addict, lying in a bed surrounded by women. You can see that he has failed. Many of them are pregnant. Just like that, he closes the door, pulls a lever, and casts the sinner to hell. Coming to the second door, he opens it and is blasted by a thick smell of liquor. There's broken bottles everywhere, and the alcoholic, clearly as drunk as can be, is lying in a pool of the foul-smelling liquid. Shaking his head, Jesus closes the door and over again pulls another lever, casting the alcoholic to the deepest depths of hell. Upon arriving to the third door, Jesus is in poor spirits, expecting the same to be seen from the pothead. He opens the door and all is still. Looking around, the pothead is nowhere to be seen. All around him there are bongs and bowls packed full of weed. Mountains of joints and blunts rolled to perfection, but not a single puff has been taken. Finally, Jesus stumbled upon the man, soaked in his own tears. He looks up at Jesus, who is clearly surprised, and says, "Jesus, please, I'm sorry, take me to hell if you must, but please, will you please give me a lighter?"